In this video, we will demonstrate how to replace both the elements and the thermocouple in your L&L Plug-N-Fire kiln. While not always necessary, we generally recommend replacing both your elements and thermocouple at the same time. If one is wearing out and needs replacing, the other is usually not far behind. When ordering replacement parts, contact L&L or your local distributor. Please provide the information found on the kiln's nameplate, located on the control panel. Frequent cone 10 firings can shorten element life. If you high fire often, consider upgrading to our 1,800 watt elements. Once you have received your replacement parts, you can begin installation. The tools you will need are a screwdriver, a wrench, needle nose pliers, and wire cutters. Always make sure your kiln is unplugged before performing any maintenance. To access both the thermocouple and the element terminal blocks, you will need to remove the element box cover. Start by removing the cotter pins and hinge bar from the hinge. Then, gently remove the lid and set it aside. Unscrew the 4 screws on either side of the element box cover. Lift the cover off. With the cover removed, you now have access to the element terminal blocks and the thermocouple. Begin by removing the nuts, power wires, washers, and element tails from the terminal bolts. Take photographs during this process so you can be sure everything goes back in the correct order. Straighten the element tails, then clip off the ends so they can slide through the kiln wall for removal. If you need to replace the terminal hardware, our new universal terminal blocks let you remove the old hardware without taking out the entire block. Simply loosen the nut and washer, then slide the bolt out through the keyhole opening. To install the new hardware, repeat the same process but in reverse. Next, remove the old element coils from inside the kiln. With the old elements removed, insert one tail of the new element through the kiln wall and into the terminal block. Feed the element coils into the holders, working your way around the kiln. Insert the other end of the element through the kiln wall. Repeat this process with the second element. Make sure that the elements are fully seated in the holders. Once the elements are in place, reconnect them to the terminal bolts. Use needle nose pliers to bend the element tails toward the terminal bolts, being careful not to put pressure on the terminal block. Reinstall the hardware in the same order. When bending the element tails around the bolts, wrap them tightly only halfway around, making a U shape. Do not wrap them completely around, as this would cause the tails to overlap and prevent full contact between the washers and the element tails. Tighten the final hex nut to ensure everything makes proper contact. Repeat this process with every element tail. Once all connections are secure, clip off any excess element wire. Now that the new elements are installed, let's move on to the thermocouple. Remove the screws and ceramic spacers that hold the thermocouple in place. Pull the old thermocouple out of the kiln wall just far enough to reach the terminal screws. Loosen the terminal screws on the back of the thermocouple and disconnect the wires. Once the wires are free, remove the old thermocouple completely. Check the ends of the wires for oxidation. If necessary, trim the ends and strip fresh wire. Carefully insert the new thermocouple partway through the kiln wall. Reconnect the wires to the new thermocouple, making sure the leads are in the correct positions before tightening the screws. The yellow lead is positive and the red lead is negative. Finally, insert the thermocouple fully and secure it with the screws and ceramic spacers. If using a Type S thermocouple, you will have a green wire. In this case, the black lead will be positive and the red lead will be negative. You have now successfully replaced both the elements and the thermocouple in your Plug-N-Fire kiln. Reinstall the element box cover and secure it with the screws. Place the lid back on the kiln body, ensuring that the hinge ears are inserted into the cutouts on the element box. Reinsert the hinge bar and the cotter pins. That concludes this video. For more kiln repairs and technical assistance, visit our website at hotkilns.com.